We're starting 2016, 2017 on the road to 2020. How exciting is that we're preparing for the next decade, and it just seems like it was Y2K about 3 days ago. We're excited about the new. 2020 is coming, and these freshmen will be graduates in 2020. So we're excited about the direction that school's taking. It's not the same old, sit down, shut up, put your hands on the table and your feet on the floor. It's a different way to teach school, and all of our teachers are bought into that. And so we're ready for the next, really, the next decade. We're getting ready for the decade of the 20s. We have a new lead principal at Lincoln, and we have a new lead principal at Hillcrest. Robin Hawley comes to us from UConn with 12 years of experience as a lead principal over there, and we're lucky to have her. She's an excellent educator with a long history of success.
I'm coming to El Reno from UConn. I have 18 years of experience in public education. I started out my career teaching second grade, and then I moved to third grade, and then I have had 10 years of head principalship. It was really kind of a God thing. I thought at the end of last year, I had been in education for 18 years, and I thought, it's time for me maybe to explore other opportunities. When the opportunity at El Reno came open, and the doors just kind of led this direction, and I couldn't be more happy. I literally am probably the happiest I've been. I'm so excited. It's been an awesome transition for me. The faculty and staff at Lincoln have been so warm and welcoming. I'm slowly getting to know everybody and their children, and I am so excited to meet all the rest of my kiddos that will be coming, hopefully Monday evening. This year our theme at Lincoln is camping. So it will be Camp Lincoln. So when they first walk in, they're going to see a lot of camping gear, camping equipment. The teachers have been working really hard to decorate and get their rooms ready for their kids. We've been planning for this year's academic goals. So we're implementing a few new things this year. My teachers in third grade just finished a letters training, so they're going to be implementing that. At Lincoln this year, we will be implementing WIN groups, which is what I need. So kids will be getting what they need for 1 hour during the day. The whole school will just stop and we'll do what I need. So if one's moving a little faster, they might go to a different group. If one needs a little more time, they'll be in a different group. So they'll all be right where they need to be and getting what they need to know. Rose Witcher implemented WIN groups last year, and we're going to continue on what they started this year.
And then we have Lene Goucher, who everyone in the district knows. She's taken over as a lead principal at Hillcrest after being an assistant principal and teacher and coach in our district for a long time. And we're excited about those changes. The faculty is excited. They've been spending a lot of their time getting to know each other this summer.
I'm Lene Goucher, the principal at Hillcrest Learning Center, which is our pre-K and K students. One of the new things that we have at Hillcrest this year is called WIN. It's what I need for literacy. So we have to build that strong foundation in literacy. So the students will listen to their grade level instruction for 30 to 40 minutes a day just in reading, and then they'll go to what I need, what they specifically need for their instructional level. Could be their own teacher, it might be another team member, for 60 minutes a day, 4 days a week, to really just seal any cracks that they might have in literacy and really make their foundation really strong. So we're really excited to bring that. What's exciting about it to me is we're starting it at Hillcrest, they have it at Rose Witcher in first and second grade, and then it extends on to Lincoln third and fourth grade. So we're real excited to start that. Another exciting thing is STEM Fridays. We're doing that on Friday. So it's science, technology, engineering, and math. We're doing it pre-K and K. It just looks a little different. Our kindergarten teachers went to a training in Oklahoma City this summer, and we wrote a grant through the Aeronautics Commission for Project Lead the Way curriculum for STEM. The pre-K, it just looks different. We don't have a necessary curriculum, but we're adding it in, what that looks like for pre-K. So we're going to talk with teachers about that, but every Friday will be STEM Friday.
We had a conversation, it's probably been 18 months ago with General Ben Robinson, and it was all about being workforce ready. And not just career ready and not just college ready, but workforce ready. And in Oklahoma, there's been this effort to make sure that kids were college ready. And that's been a long time goal. But now that goal has shifted to work ready. It doesn't have to be college, it doesn't have to be career track, it doesn't have to be traditional track for kids. We say individual growth. We are strictly and strongly believing that we are going to give every child what they need. When we spoke to General Robinson, we found out that we weren't teaching science and math at an early enough age, especially to our young girls. And so we took a look back at, what can we do to enhance that. Now in our first and second grade, we have teachers trained in delivering STEM education to first and second graders. On Friday, every Friday at Rose Witcher first and second grade, they are doing a science or math project. Now guess what? We found out first and second grade might not be early enough. So now PK and kindergarten, those teachers have been trained in delivering science and math education to those kids who can't read yet. It's just like when I was coaching, we won that state championship, and so, what's next on the horizon? One of the things that I always go back to is that Kevin Costner line, from Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. And our enrollment's up 160 kids over that time period, and so we're really looking for expansion. We're about to finish, the end of a $45 million capital improvements project with our bond from 2013. We're about done with that. We'll put the finishing touches on that with some branding and signs and the completion of what we started about 3 years ago. We've been really steady in El Reno with enrollment over the past really 50 years. It's been right around 2,500, and now we're looking at enrollment near 2,700 and pushing towards the 3,000 mark. And with the bond projects, we anticipated that our enrollment would go to 3,000 over the next 10 years. So really by 2023, we see our enrollment being around 3,000. It's a great time. We're very pleased with the product that we put out. Because of our partnerships with Redlands Community College, we think we have a way to offer kids a sound, marketable education with Redlands and with our partner Canadian Valley Career Tech. We think that we offer the best that kids could hope for. We have incredible partnerships with local businesses. We have incredible partnerships with higher ed and career tech, and we have a partnership with the Ag Research Station and the Blue STEM program out at USDA in Fort Reno. That partnership is a baby. It's actually in its infancy, and we're constantly tweaking that a little bit. We began it last year. We put some kids out there in a research assistant kind of program. We'll have another 10 kids going out there this year that could lead or will lead to paid internships in that sector. So it has the possibility to really influence some kids into what they're doing out there with weather, with methane gas as it affects the environment. So they've got some environmental programs out there, and then they have the things that we all know about with the grazing and drought resistant crops and stuff like that. So they're doing amazing work. It's everybody pulling on the same rope. I say that a lot, and it just feels like that everybody's grabbing hold and trying to push kids into the next decade, really.
I have some friends in other districts that taught here, and I have some that are wanting to come back because they go. I had one tell me just Friday, the grass isn't always greener. You think bigger districts, more things are happening there. She said, I went from a smart board, a document camera, a projector in my own classroom to none of that in a bigger district. And so they're trying to even bring their family back to El Reno. So I love El Reno, very loyal to El Reno, and always will be.